I'm Adam.
I'm Gael.
I'm Scott.
And we're the Venga
Twilight
boys.
Brothers. Oh my! Where do
Was
you
that
come
his own arm? That's what it looked like. It looked like one of those things where it's gonna zoom out like, I'm crazy.
What? Oh my!
This is. I love how confusing this is already. This is great. The intro in the last movie was like really metaphorical, but I figured it out.
You did a really good job with the mirror last time.
Yeah.
This is literal, and I don't know what's going on.
What do you want?
He's on the precipice. Oh my god! What?
Was that a vampire or a werewolf?
Okay, so he just drive by, bit on his paw.
Yeah.
It reminded me of how people die in Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, true. His leg wasn't through his chest, though.
His leg wasn't all the way
voiceover.
through his chest. That's how you tell the difference.
Man, that's some major acne.
Yeah, he's got a problem.
So shouldn't they be in school? It's like is this a weekend?
He's learned everything.
What about her?
He doesn't need school.
Is he gonna keep her dumb?
He's gone to grade 12 87 times.
They've tried everything. He still won't pass.
Oh yeah, the cop dad who always wears his cop uniform at home.
Well, that's
He's
how
a
you
real
know.
Blue Lives Matter guy.
That's how you know he's a cop. I love that he's wearing like the police shirt, but underneath he's just got like a regular
Just
like
a
dad
polo or
shirt.
some It barely looks like a police shirt. Can we just agree? Like it's like a half sleeve.
He might have made it himself.
You use your newfound freedom to see some of your other friends too, like Jacob.
So why?
Like
because
that
they
nice
need to.
Jacob boy.
Because she
No.
loves Edward, and they're forcing in the conflict. They need the script to have her hanging out with Jacob, even though she loves Edward. Like her mind's already fucking made up.
You know what? Maybe
right?
maybe
but like the
Jacob's
script
better
needs the
for
conflict.
Her. Maybe
no.
you haven't considered that
Yeah.
Jacob might be
Have
better
you
for
considered
her.
that Jacob might be a little better for
No.
her?
So Adam just tossed me the Blu-ray cover for this, and I swear to God, the cover for every Twilight film is just the three of them mugging at the camera, and she looks so
Yeah.
like they all look so disinterested. Here we have the Twilight Saga, Eclipse, La Saga Twilight, Hésitation,
Hesitation.
and at the back,
Hesitation
Hesitation,
is the name of the movie.
In French, yeah.
a new Volvo. I think we know who's sponsoring
Hold on,
these
what?
films.
Kristen Stewart got a new Volvo? What?
Because, like, remember in the first film when he
What was
saved
wrong
her
with
from
the old
rapists and he saved her in his Volvo?
Yeah, it's the anti-rape mobile.
Is that her mom?
I guess it is. This is what we're
must be.
establishing
I'm
now.
gonna go yes.
I'm just saying, if you go to the University of Alaska, I'm never going to see you.
They have a really great science program.
You mean Edward program?
Oh, God.
The way he watches you. It's like
I mean, he really does watch her. Like, her mom is not wrong. He watches her like a fucking creep.
Yeah.
we have to realize
Does
that-
she know he's there right now? Like, is he just not allowed outside?
Congratulations.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's a portmanteau of congratulations and
Yeah.
graduation.
It's the box from Old Boy.
Oh no.
It's the same.
Oh,
action time. Oh, Peter Fasinelli
He's
can
running
get
like
it.
a champ. He's auditioning for the next Jason Bourne film.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne! Ah!
She's in their territory.
Can't they sort of fly, though? What's
She's in
Okay,
their
wait,
territory.
hold up.
situation there?
She's defecting
Oh,
to
a
the
dog.
South Korean border. They can't get her there.
Yeah, it's the DMZ.
I love how long this chase scene is going
What's
on
the point
without
of this
offering
scene?
anything
Oh my
like
God.
interesting visually. It's just a lot of this tree.
no, a lot of fast
Yeah.
cuts.
The
a lot of trees.
trees going past. Good face. Oh man. Oh, music
Hello.
time with
Ah.
the fucking stupid one.
Let's see how jacked he is now.
Hey, let's
Look at that
let's
squint.
not judge too harshly. He's warmer, first of all.
He's checking to see if you're still human.
I will kill him.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. There's a race war pending.
I love how there's this like whole war thing happening in the background that like nobody in the city really knows about. Just
Secret
connected to her, pretty much.
Hold on tight.
You fucking slut! Don't do this in front of him.
Wait, what? You just got to school. You just got to
you just
school.
left your
Why?
fiance.
She got a ride from Edward to leave somewhere with Jacob.
Don't you have class?
We all have to live the Leah, Sam, Emily pain fest.
I love how Taylor Lautner's body says jacked 25-year-old and his voice says little boy. I'm Taylor Lautner. I'm jacked.
I'm Taylor Lautner. I'm the only one out of the three of us that has no career.
Have you imprinted on someone?
So they're trying to explain this imprinting concept. Can someone help me out with it? Okay.
You good? You got it?
You knew this was gonna happen.
Not in a month. I mean, not before you've even lived.
Oh god.
Or before I could.
Fuck you.
But he's got his hooks in you so deep.
Oh god, hooks. That's a good one. Who is this guy? That's
Riley?
the guy from
Scary
the,
eyes,
that's the guy
so
from
he
the
must be
opening.
bad.
That's the guy from the opening who just.
Oh, and now he's a vampire.
Can you imagine just sleeping on the couch with a police file open in your lap?
Kiss! Kiss!
Kiss her dad.
You know,
He's hiding in the closet. This is just the fucking fanatic again.
I was gonna say it's like the fanatic.
That was very similar, remember? Oh! Your eyes are weird now.
Yeah, his eyes are very inconsistent.
I know I smell like a dog. I'm sorry.
I know I smell like a dog.
Come on, guys.
You can shut it off.
Have some
There's not going to be a
restraint.
better line than that.
So all of their eyes are black now.
It's to distinguish them from Victoria's army, because Victoria is like what you
But
said.
weren't they like sort of golden before, and the bad ones were red? Why have we changed?
I could care less what you need.
hey, we're done here.
No, you're done here.
Stop! I'm tired of this. From now on, I'm Switzerland, okay?
Okay.
I'm
dude.
Switzerland.
She's like in World War II. She's neutral.
Her metaphor was less about being neutral and more that she loves hiding Nazi gold.
Oh my god.
Doesn't he own a shirt?
Jacob is projecting so hard. Remember his line, like, he's got his claws in you. He's like, oh, you want to meet? He shows up like buff, like, oh, I'm just happening to not wear a shirt right now. Like,
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
he's being the manipulator, and he's trying to blame Edward
No.
while he's doing it.
No,
he
how-
is projecting
we
so
have-
hard.
we have
he is a
esta-
sociopath.
We have established
This
that-
kiss is real.
It's beautiful.
They were right.
a lot of screaming.
The Revenant.
Now?
Dude, this is The Revenant. This is the opening scene.
I think it's the Revenant.
Oh, that's a good face.
I love it. Oh my god. Re-contest.
There's no magical being. No special powers between.
Oh, she's like Eowyn, like I am no man. I will stab. You know, get it? Anyone?
No.
Come on, guys.
No.
Just give me that.
Sounds like
Okay.
Lord of the Rings. No.
Hey, what? The shirt's not even like ripped. She stabbed herself without even making a
Yeah, I
puncture
don't think
hole.
you even pierced the skin.
That was really weird.
Oh my god! So she stabbed herself to distract.
Yeah.
As a distraction.
Oh, I wonder if that's gonna be reincorporated. I wonder if we're
Probably.
gonna get somebody.
Bella's gonna
sacrificed.
stab herself.
Yep.
Bella's gonna stab herself.
To distract. To distract
Oh no,
Charlie.
you're totally
To
right.
distract-
Oh, sniffs.
That was really funny.
And
These
guys-
movies are just getting more and more entertaining.
I'm enjoying it.
I hate the fans. They don't know which ones are the good
as
ones.
the ratings go down, our entertainment goes up.
Oh my god.
What?
That's how it works.
P.S. We're back to gold eyes, guys.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe the effects people just forgot for
It's
those couple
daytime,
scenes.
maybe.
If you bite someone when they're old, do they stay old
Yes.
for the forever?
That's the logic.
Yes.
Which is why Edward totally looks 17. As his
Forever
canon, he is
17.
17.
Think how cold she is right now.
Yeah, but like that's why he's a good summer
she needs
boyfriend.
a quilt just to be warm. She's wearing a sweater.
How come he has a reflection in the mirror?
They forgot.
Look at this juxtaposition. With Jacob, she can be outside. He can keep her warm. It's just out. It's just
Go on
outdoorsy.
nature walks.
It's beautiful.
She can fuck a dog.
Exactly. With Edward, she just has to be like in a coffin, like indoors all the time. He can't go outside.
And you need to know that I'm in love with you.
Oh no! He just admitted his love for her.
Oh no, it's like he's been in love with her and we didn't know that before, but now we know it because he said it.
Oh, this is news.
I don't feel that way for you.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, it's clear you don't feel that way. This is really fucking rapey. He's a piece of shit. She just said no and he's trying to convince
No,
her.
he's the
what the
best.
fuck? This is
You're
problematic,
projecting
dude.
all of your
Making-
problems
This is
on
problematic,
you, Bella.
dudes.
I mean, he probably can't even kiss you without hurting.
She doesn't know yet. She's trying to
Oh,
convince her. He's trying to convince her.
No,
all right?
stop it.
I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
I'm
heart is
the
beating.
warm one.
Oh, he's so
Exactly.
warm. He's fuzzy.
Stop it! She said
okay.
no, and then he went in for the kiss.
All right,
She
all
This
right.
likes
is terrible.
it. She
pushed
likes
him
it.
off.
All right.
This should end here.
She's
Thank
a-
you. That's so funny. She just broke her fucking hand.
Listen. All right, that was a bad look.
Turns out I'm a
great.
better judge of character here.
No, it was a fit of
Hey,
passion.
my
the movie's
God.
not over. Things
This
can
is so
change.
funny.
Things can change, okay?
You have a choice. None of us did, but you do, and you're choosing wrong.
Yeah, you're choosing wrong. You can't
What the
choose mortality. Yeah.
Shit. It's amazing how everybody in the movie just tries to manipulate her, and she has like
They're
zero
trying
agency.
to
Basically.
guide her
Other vampires
making the
are
right
team
decision.
Jacob.
Even people that aren't trying to fuck her, like.
You
could settle
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Was this her life that she regrets not continuing? Being raped
Yes,
by a drunk
getting
man?
raped by a mustachioed drunk man.
Did Carlisle turn you into a vampire because he was hungry, or because you were gonna die anyway
I think
and
it
he
was
just
because
saved
she was
you?
gonna die.
What's
I like
the
how we're-
argument?
I like how
what
we're in
is
the
the, what
third
is the
film.
argument you're making?
I'm not sure how this story applies to
Bella?
Yeah,
but
like what is the
it's
argument?
a fun story.
That's
Like
a-
100 fucking years from now, VR will be so sick you won't even tell the difference between that and real life. So just hang on for another like what?
Hang on.
Half of the life that you've already lived,
See,
and
you're
you'll
just
be fine.
making it like a cold, rational argument, but this is an emotional place that she's
Oh
coming
yeah,
from.
this is a
right?
woman's movie.
Like no, it's not a woman's movie. It's about she's talking about how when you don't
I'm so
have
mad you said that before me.
And if you can't control yourself,
this guy's delivery is excellent. Can we appreciate the acting on this guy?
I love Riley Beers. Were they all fighting the car?
I don't know what's going on, but it's really funny.
Did they beat up a car?
kiss in your hand. I blame it on the whole inner animal thing.
No,
Inner animal. Isn't that hot? He has like an inner animal that he can control.
I made it myself.
If someone won't fucking take no for an answer, and then a few days later is like, I'm really sorry. Don't fucking buy it. Don't trust that.
It's the
Because
second
he's
chance.
good for you.
No.
He was sorry.
No.
He made a mistake and he learned.
The world is a cruel and dark place.
Okay.
The
Coming
end.
from a vampire.
Yeah, when you're on Team Edward.
Oh.
Oh, nice bracelet. Where'd you get it? I hope a dog.
What if he
didn't get
gets
you.
her a bat necklace, like a necklace
yeah.
with a little
Oh
bat?
my god.
She's just rocking so
And they
many
start-
fucking
they're
like
just one upping
weird
each
furry
other with
things
like
by the end
different
of it, you know?
trinkets and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Carlisle. Ooh. Oh man, he's so perfect for the role.
These movies always get so slow when it gets to the action scenes. Isn't that weird? It's so crazy.
How is the
It's
action
opposite.
always the most boring thing?
That's a huge fucking
Pretty
dog.
big.
Oh my god.
Kiss the dog.
It's gonna be 100 times worse than this, right?
Arf!
He can't really talk back. Aww. Come on. How can you? You know.
She loves him. Team Jacob. You're a cutter, but you're a boy.
All the training the Confederate Army gave me.
Confederate. Was this person in the American Civil War?
Ooh, I wonder what side he was on. Hope it was the good one.
This happened during the Civil War.
I was the youngest major in the Texas Cavalry.
Oh my god, what's happening with your accent?
Little lady.
your-
And he's got his mouth.
Why did you become Southern?
You become Southern when your mouth is just on one side of your face.
Yeah.
That's how you become Southern.
There's a lot of
Talking
fucking
about him or the horse?
flashbacks that don't add
the
anything
horse
to the
bowed.
movie.
Did you see the horse bow?
Take notes, Adam.
Maria was creating an army.
They were very common in the South.
Vampire armies? Wait, that makes the Northern victory even more impressive.
That's true. The South had vampires and
the
lost.
fuck?
What a bunch of fucking losers. Being emotional.
What,
What was
the
that
fuck
sound
was that?
effect?
The boy was made of metal,
Yeah.
I believe.
I want you to do something.
All right, you got too many whispery bitches. You gotta cut one loose.
ASMR? Okay.
Is that you whispering, Scoot, or is
I
it
think
the movie?
that is, I think that's Scoot whispering.
If you can't tell,
I know, right?
then it doesn't matter.
Alice would have seen if she wanted to make it on.
That was a really weird
was
cut.
just hiding.
They're breaking the fucking 180-degree rule, and it's really pissing me off. It's really
hate
jarring. Way to make something
Oh.
like way more complicated than it needs to be. That was like 5 shots. Like,
Okay, either it's so dangerous that I have to hide, or it's so easy that you're gonna be sidelined.
what is with the way you're talking right now? Is she like turned into some fucking
oh my
like
God.
valley girl?
Why can't Bella walk?
She needs to get musky.
Is she just lazy?
She's trying to
Oh, she's getting real
infuse the sweat.
Does her stupid dad not know anything that's going on?
He's completely clueless. He's like very much the Aunt May of this series. You literally no clue.
I guess so. Some sort of Spider-Man? Are you a Spider-Man, Peter?
Forgive us our trespasses.
Finish it!
Say it! From evil!
Finish it!
You definitely don't want to have to get married because you weren't.
Hey, look, they're just having conversations that are relevant to her plot.
Something about marriage or something.
Oh my God, Dad, I'm a virgin.
Okay.
I like how she had to explain to her dad that she's a virgin. He's like, fucking liar.
Oh, I just kind of assumed you were a whore. This is news to me.
You said that you wanted me to have every human experience.
Not ones that will risk killing you.
What? Sorry?
Fucking her would risk killing her? Why? Because he can't control her.
Oh, no, when he says killing her, I think he means turning her into a vampire.
Is he worried that he might fuck her in half?
I think he's worried that he might fuck her to death. Very
Stephanie
much
Meyer is basically like, you know how like the lolly artists will be like, it's like a 7-year-old, but actually they're like 1,000 years old?
1,000.
Stephanie Meyer's like, oh, he looks like a 17-year-old, but he's actually 90, right?
Wait, did she just agree to marry him? I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
We were arguing. We were busy arguing.
Who cares?
So much.
Is that like Bryce Dallas Howard or what? Like,
Actually, it might be. It actually might be.
I think we should wait to tell him.
so now they're like getting married, and she doesn't want to tell Jacob. And
Yeah.
she's telling Edward this right now. Like, I don't want I don't want
because she
Jacob to see the
loves Jacob
ring.
more.
Speak of the devil.
Like, fucking Christ.
This music, though, holy shit.
It's getting epic, okay?
What a silly shot.
That is really, really dumb.
What a stupid shot.
like
You were
some-
hiding in the lake for how long, asshole?
They were walking the entire time, but he just got, like,
They walked
that
across
tall.
the lake from one side to the other.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's literally just one
I
guy
know.
bringing her to the other guy
Yeah.
over
They
and
just
over
trade
and
off.
over.
Like, fucking you deal with her for a bit.
No, it's fine.
She's really cold. Guess who she could use right now that she's really cold? Here
It's
we're
almost like
getting
he's
it.
the worst
This is
boyfriend
so
in the
funny.
Oh
world.
my god,
This
we're getting
is so
the thing.
funny.
The thing
Oh
we're
my
talking
God.
about.
Yes, warm dog, warm dog,
Oh
warm
my
dog.
god, yes!
I like how they put her in this, like, specific
Yes!
scenario.
Yes! Yeah!
They wrote this so that she would need him right now.
I am hotter than you.
Like,
I am hotter than you, he said it!
in her day-to-day life, she wouldn't be fucking camping in a blizzard on
This
a
is
mountain,
so
you know? Like,
good.
this is a very
You don't
specific
know. You don't know
scenario.
what she does. You don't know her hobbies.
She showed up here unprepared to face the actual
I am
environment.
so-
She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
So on top of this.
I'm surprised she brought a
That,
tent.
ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
is a good dog.
Faster if you took your clothes off.
Faster if you took your clothes off! This
It's
guy
true.
is
That's what they
no
teach you in
chill.
Scouts. Y'all get naked and cuddle.
Oh,
Adam, you
my.
need to stop
That's what everybody did
bragging
in
about
Scouts,
getting
right?
molested in Scouts.
I know she's in love with you,
Oh, good.
but she's in love with me too.
Oh, okay, that's presumptuous.
And she's in love
She
with
just
me.
voted
That's
to herself.
such bullshit.
Oh my god.
That right there is like cancel.
Jacob wouldn't lie, Adam. Dogs are physically
bullshit.
incapable of lying.
Dogs are my friends. Identify yourself.
If she chooses me,
She won't.
If she's fucking engaged, dude, like fucking let it go. What is wrong with you? This is the same fucking director as Hard Candy, 30 Days of Night, and Bandersnatch, the Black Mirror thing.
Oh my god.
He also, I believe, directed the pilot of 2012's Awake, starring Dylan Minnette,
Oh, no.
Clay Jensen of 13 Reasons Why fame.
Shared universe.
Confirmed? Question mark.
Like, did you not bring a fucking jacket, you idiot? What are you doing right now? There's snow in the air. What are you doing
it is
right
a-
now? There should be condensation coming from their breath right now. I am an expert in this. I did my
Where
research.
is the director of Frozen?
Yeah.
maybe I'll get myself killed and make it simple for you.
Ooh, classic
Just
teen
fucking everybody
angst.
kill themselves. The movie's done. You know?
Maybe I'll just die and then you'll feel better.
Jacob might have borderline personality disorder, but I'm still on his side.
He's a total piece of shit.
Kiss me.
Oh!
Bitch, make up your goddamn mind! Stop!
Yeah!
And
This is
prove to us that
disgusting.
she
This
is
is
Team Jacob all the way.
Stop this!
This is sick.
Oh, isn't this great cinematography.
Yeah.
Just on a set in front
they won
of
the
a matte
Oscar.
painting.
They did win the Oscar.
She doesn't give a
Children?
shit about anybody. She does all this shit in front of the other guy. This is one of those scenarios where if this was happening, where like social media was a thing, if this was like 10 years later, Edward and Jacob would team up and fucking record her and be like, gotcha, bitch, and make her like famous on the internet, like, you fucking slut.
I love you more.
I love you more, she
She
says.
is so rude.
But that's really, really mean.
Oh no.
Race war. Oh my god, the
Just-
crazy
you just-
face breaking.
Really?
They just choose a fucking field to fight in, you
Yep,
know?
I love it.
Like, this is just shit
That one
this
was
is
funny.
shit I would
This is-
film when I was like 13,
Yeah, this
like
is-
just
I
like
was gonna say.
the field
I was gonna say,
outside
it's
the
just a
school. We're gonna
random
have like
field.
a fucking battle,
Yeah.
like, you know, like, it's
I
so
was gonna say,
stupid.
this has student film written all over it.
Yeah.
She knew we weren't there, but she caught my scent.
How?
Oh.
How'd you
smell
get
like a dead guy? This is so silly looking. Look, this is so bad.
Okay, I know we've seen it 12 times at this point. What the fuck are vampires
I don't know.
made of?
This music, though.
Very inspired.
Oh, yeah, that's the word I would use.
Stab yourself! Stab yourself
Oh, wow,
now!
She's gonna do it, 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 she's gonna do it.
What a fucking loser! This is so silly. I can't believe how poorly they
turns
did
out
this.
Victoria was a bitch.
Oh my god.
Is she gonna die yet? Oh, okay.
All right.
Oops.
That is the
This is
dumbest thing I've
very
ever seen in
funny.
my life. No.
Didn't they say that you have to burn them? Like, is she dead or no? They said
She's
you have to
dead.
burn them, right?
They said a lot
Is
of
she
things.
coming
Adam.
back alive?
Oh, he's gonna burn her.
Oh.
Wow,
there
she
you go.
really ignited.
Yeah, she's a drunk. she's got a problem. Ah. So epic.
What is this random last-minute schlock?
Yeah, who's this fucking guy?
Is he like breaking its ribs?
Oh, I gave him canine hip dysplasia.
Oh my god, he transformed back.
That's so
He's,
funny.
he's nude,
Is he
right?
naked?
He's
Is he naked?
canonically nude right now. His dick is out.
I would like to
Dick
know.
is out.
Why did you come?
Oops. Oh, she gave her the pain.
Can you just like leave him and just like never
No,
talk to
now
him
she,
again?
now she feels bad.
He's a
to do stuff with
fucking
him.
manipulator,
love.
and she's an awful person.
You know, you're being very judgmental.
I hope the last shot of this movie is Jacob saying "marry me," and she goes, and
Oh
it
my
cuts to
God.
black.
Oh my god, that would be
so
amazing.
funny.
This wasn't a choice between you and Jacob.
This wasn't a choice.
It was between who I should be and who I am.
Okay.
What?
That makes
What are
very-
you talking about?
Very little sense.
Because I'm not normal. I don't want to be.
Bitches be like, you, wow, bitch what, speak, spit it the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't want to be just like every other girl and fuck a dog. I want to fuck a bat.
All right, she's got a
Oh.
ring. She's got a ring, everybody.
The
We did
door.
it. She had it before,
she
but she
wearing
wanted to put it in her
her dog
pocket
bracelet?
because she didn't want to offend Jacob. But
She's
now
still
she has
wearing
it
her
again.
bracelet.
She got it like halfway
Still
through the
got that
fucking movie,
bracelet.
but now
It is
she's like
not
real
decided
about it.
she's wearing
That's
the
the end of the
bracelet.
movie. Directed by David Slade. Great screenplay, great novel. Thank you, fucking Stephanie Meyer. What the fuck is wrong with you? So far, this one was my favorite.
It's pretty good.
I'm giving this one a 3 out of 10. We're getting one rating higher every single film.
They just,
Started
they
1,
just have
2,
to make
3.
7 more films.
IMDb user rating for the first film is 5.2 with a Metascore of 56. The IMDb user rating for the second film is 4.7, so that's lower, with a Metascore of 44, so that's lower. And then this film, the newest one, Eclipse, or the newest one that we've covered, 5.0 user rating, higher than the second, but not as high as the first. And then 58 Metascore, the highest Metascore so far.
Oh, the highest.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with the Metascore on this one. Except I rated a 3 and not 58. But I'm agreeing that it's the best one so far. All right, let's check out some of these reviews. Some of these clearly aren't Twilight fans. One of them says, "I have never craved a bullet in my head so much in my life." Was just the title of it. I'm not getting into it. What a review. The wife owes me big time. It took my wife nearly a week of constant begging to take her to see the Eclipse. After having endured the first 2 movies and the subsequent years of self-therapy to erase the memory, it took a lot of persuasion and to guilt trip me into seeing this one as well. Let's go for the 10-star reviews. Let's see what happens here. 10 stars, very similar to the book.
All right.
Oh, yes.
David Slade did an amazing job, regardless of what others say. I thought New Moon dragged on for most of the movie and peaked towards the end. Eclipse had me on the edge of my seat. 2 hours went by quick and left me wanting more. Well, I agree.
True.
10 stars. The best movie out of all 3 Twilight movies. I'm agreeing with the fans. What was your favorite scene?
I think when a man got his face punched into pieces.
That's not bad.
Because
all right,
but
no one was really
my
expecting
favorite scene
that.
by far was when they had the scenario where she was freezing cold and she needed
Oh,
a
yeah.
solution.
That was the best. You know
And
what?
then
You're right.
Jacob
That was the best.
walks in.
No,
Mine's a
Gail's
winner.
right. That was the best.
Mine's a winner. My favorite scene is when she punched Jacob in the face and broke her hand. that was a really good scene. Come on.
Well,
that's a winner.
Which was God's way of telling her that she shouldn't be punching Jacob. She should be fucking Jacob.
We're all
At
gonna die.
Not Scott
Synecdoche. Bye-bye. Wait, we still got 4 seconds. No, we're all gonna die. Synecdoche. You can follow me now.
No.